Hi there, viewers. Today, we are going to take a brief look at what I consider are the 3 fatal flaws in modern safety culture. What if I told you that some of our most well-intentioned safety initiatives are actually making workplaces more dangerous? That the very programs designed to protect workers might be silencing the voices we need to hear most? Today, we're going to examine 3 fundamental flaws that are undermining safety culture in organizations worldwide. These aren't small tweaks or minor adjustments. These are systemic problems that require us to fundamentally rethink how we approach workplace safety. I'm going to share 3 uncomfortable truths that every safety professional, manager, and worker needs to understand. Let's start with what I call the zero harm problem. Walk into almost any workplace today and you'll see it plastered on walls: zero incidents, zero harm, zero tolerance for unsafe behavior, believe in zero. Sounds great, right? Who wouldn't want zero harm? But here's what's actually happening. When organizations chase zero as their primary metric, something insidious occurs. Workers stop reporting near misses. They stop speaking up about close calls. They hide minor incidents. Why? Because in a zero harm culture, any reported incident feels like failure. Workers know that reporting a near miss might trigger investigations, paperwork, blame, or even disciplinary action. So they make a rational choice. They stay quiet. This creates a devastating cycle. Less reporting equals less learning. Less learning equals less improvement. Less improvement equals more risk. More risk equals more serious incidents. We end up with the exact opposite of what we wanted. Instead of preventing harm, we're preventing the early warning system that actually prevents harm. Think about it this way. Would you rather have 100 reported near misses that help you fix problems before someone gets hurt, or 0 reports and then a serious injury that could have been prevented? The most dangerous workplaces aren't the ones with the most reported incidents. They're the ones with the least reporting. This brings us to our second problem, the behavioral safety catch-22. Behavioral safety programs are everywhere. Peer observations, safety conversations, behavior-based safety initiatives. The theory is sound. If we can get workers to observe each other and speak up about unsafe behaviors, we can prevent incidents. But here's the catch. These programs only work in environments where there's already high psychological safety and trust between workers and management. Workers need to feel safe to give feedback, safe to receive feedback, and confident that observations won't be used against them. If you have that kind of trust, if workers already feel comfortable speaking up, if management listens without blame, if there's genuine two-way communication, then congratulations. You probably don't need a behavioral safety program. But if you don't have that trust, if workers are afraid to speak up, if management reacts defensively to feedback, if there's a blame culture, then your behavioral safety program will fail. Or worse, it will become another surveillance tool that further erodes trust. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. Behavioral safety programs require a foundation of trust and psychological safety. Without that foundation, you're not building safety culture. You're building a facade that might actually make things worse. The cruel irony: the organizations that need these programs most are the least equipped to make them work. Which brings us to our final problem, what I call the speaking up mess. We desperately need workers to tell us what's really happening. They're the ones doing the job, facing the hazards, seeing the near misses. They have the information we need to prevent incidents. But look at the mixed messages we send. We say safety is our top priority while rewarding productivity over safety. We ask for feedback while punishing those who give it. We claim to want transparency while maintaining blame-focused investigation processes. We encourage reporting while creating bureaucratic nightmares for those who do. Workers quickly learn that speaking up can be career-limiting. Report a safety concern and suddenly you're labeled as difficult. Raise questions about procedures and you're not a team player. Point out shortcuts being taken and you become a target. So workers learn to stay silent. They develop workarounds, accept risks, and hope for the best. The very people with the most crucial safety information become our most silent observers. This isn't just about individual courage, it's about system design. We've created systems that systematically discourage the exact behaviors we need most. So what do we do about these three fatal flaws? Firstly, reframe success metrics. Instead of chasing zero harm, measure learning. Track the quality of investigations, the implementation of improvements, the speed of hazard resolution. Celebrate near-miss reporting as success, not failure. Secondly, build the foundation first. Before implementing any behavioral safety program, invest in psychological safety. Train leaders to respond well to bad news. Create systems that separate learning from blame. Prove through actions, not words, that speaking up is valued. Thirdly, redesign your speaking up systems. Make reporting easy, anonymous when needed, and always followed by visible action. Show workers that their input leads to real change, not just paperwork. The future of workplace safety isn't about perfect compliance or zero incidents. It's about creating environments where people feel safe to share what they know, where learning happens faster than harm, and where every voice contributes to everyone's safety. The question isn't whether your workplace is perfectly safe today. The question is, are you building the kind of culture that will make it safer tomorrow? Thank you all for watching this video. I'm confident that many of you have witnessed these flaws firsthand, and some may already be caught in this very trap. I hope this presentation has sparked some valuable insights and inspired you to drive meaningful change within your organization. Take care, have a safe and healthy day, and see you soon for another short video.